So today I will be talking about couple of books I really enjoyed and I'm looking forward to reading those. So first, these two books I've already read, and I would be talking about these two books, how these two uh, how I felt after reading these two, and then I will tell you about this current book which I am reading. I'm like only like 10 20 pages into this particular book. As of now, I'm enjoying and will share something, some some paragraph or some proses from this particular book. So firstly, I will talk about this book, which is Tuesday with Maury. So this is one of my good reads as of now. So this is a story about a professor who is almost at the verge of uh, death. This is the image of that particular professor. I believe this is true story. So there's this this has been written from the perspective of the what do you call, this is the Maury is the professor, and his student is it is written from his perspective, like how he interacted with this particular um, professor of his, and how his life in general changed. So I would say this book gives that this is a warm hug to an individual who is really suffering in general from life's uh, struggles. So if you read this, you will feel something like in winter, it's you can think about a scenario where it's really winter and it's snowing and you don't have anything to wear, and maybe you have just a shirt with you, but you saw a particular fireplace and you just went there and just sit. Those first couple of seconds, right, which you feel when you get the warmth of the fire, that's what that is equivalent to what this book offers to the readers. So I would definitely recommend people who have negative outlook toward life to read this, because okay. So I will just read one of my st- favorite so yeah, so this particular thing would be regarding a silence one follows when you are interacting with anyone. So this is just, so some of us are agitated, when is he going to say something. So this is just that professor has entered their class, and it's it's dead silence as of now. So we checked our watches. A few students look out the window, trying trying to be above it all, just to this goes on a good 15 minutes before Maury finally breaks in with a whisper. What's happening here? What's happening here? And slowly a discussion begins, as Maury has wanted all along, about the effect of silence on human relation. Why are we embarrassed by silence? What comfort do we find in all of the noises around us? I'm not bothered by the silence. For all noises, for all noise I make with my friends, I'm still not comfortable talking about feeling in front of others, especially not classmates. I could, I could sit in the quiet for hours if that is what class demanded. On my way out, Morris stopped me. You didn't say much today, he remarked. I don't know, I just didn't have anything to add. I think you had a lot to add. In fact, Mitch, you reminded me of someone I knew who also liked to keep things to himself when he was younger. Who? The professor says me. So this is regarding those people who don't open up to um, people around them. So this book I didn't. So This was a really interesting book, I would say. Would definitely tell everyone to. So there's this. I don't have the exact paragraph with me, but there was one line that all we have to offer to this universe is love. There's nothing else apart from love. So whatever whatever experiences you are feeling in this universe, right, around your life, that is in a way connected with love. Love for a person, love for a thing, love for a moving train, love for seeing an aeroplane out there, love of comfortable food, all everything is connected with love. So maybe we are living in illusion of love. That could be the reason. But this particular book really opens up the idea that not that how do I put it forward, that you have lots of things to be grateful, not just grateful just to admire whatever is happening around you, uh, uh, keeping aside the circumstances and the situation you have been put forward by life in general. So I will definitely recommend this book, and I've also uh, gifted this book to a couple of my friends and colleagues as well. So yeah, good book. Then comes this, The Stranger, a stark different from what I was recommending Tuesday with Mari. So this particular book start with a character feeling numb, character feeling nothing when his mother dies, and this is written in such a fascinating way that uh, I really resonated with the main character. I don't know why. I don't know. People would call out that to be an odd, because this person. So it's not like that. I don't express my feelings and I just neglect everything. It's not like that. I just acknowledge. I just connected with this particular character because he's really logical toward everything which is coming in front of him. I don't know. That shouldn't be the case for humans to be in that space, I would say, like dismantling everything into a logical framework or logical thing, like nothing matters. So if you're new to nihilism, which is like you don't care, like whatever happening to you, there is not a certain reason to it, it's just happening absurdly. So if if you really want to know about those things, those on those particular line, so of philosophy, you I would definitely recommend you this particular book. So this is written in such so the thing is that this character of ours, right, so he doesn't judges people's actions. I would say, I don't know why, but he should, because he's friend with one of the gangster, not a gangster, one of the person who is not, who is ill mannered, and not ill mannered, who is a thug, I would say, and he's just trying to uh, he trying to trick a girl into like loving him and all those things, and so he cheats on ignore this. So I'm just saying that uh, would I would need to edit it out because I lost my thought process in the way, but never mind. I don't know, will I be able to edit it out or not, because I don't know how to edit. So yeah, so I would say this line would sum up this particular book, the nakedness of a man faced with the absurd. So this person, our main character, like kills a person, and in that particular scenario he's just looking into sun and just admiring sun, I would say, like not admiring, just feeling what. So this this front cover would be like now understandable by you guys, right, why this is the sun and this is the sun rays. So if you read this book, you will definitely admire sun, I would say. But apart from that, so the thing is that mm, this character of ours doesn't doesn't get in emotional, I would say. He doesn't have a reaction to everything which is happening around him, and he just take everything as a face value, and he's not what do you call, he's not sad by any emotion. He's not like guilty of anything which is happening and what he has done. uh, but in general, he's, I would say his morality is somewhat correct. Like the way he treats people. I know this might sound odd to you guys right now, but if you read, you will get to know that why I'm saying these words about this person who has just killed a individual who was trying to like mog him and kill him as well. And so this was all in self defense, but still, um, I would say his morality is somewhat not vague. Not he's not morally incorrect, but he's tried. He's a, I would say he's a good person as of whatever I've read, and this is was just my interpretation. Like, so there's one thing when like uh, when he's in court and people are like judging him because uh, people so this incident of like killing a man and the incident which I mentioned earlier, right, regarding his mother being dead and he doesn't feel anything, right? So those two incidents are interrelated, or connected in code, when one of the person like a point blank says that this person is evil because he didn't mourn for his mother. Mm, like he wasn't crying and all those things like one does when things go south or someone dies, like. So I would say he didn't give space to grief as of what I read, and I don't know why he didn't give space to grief, because at the end he was somewhat, he just wanted to like live as well. I'm not able to put things in the like how I wanted to put, but once you read, you will grasp whatever I'm trying to say. So yeah, please read this particular book. He's one of the classic Albert Camus strangers, so you'll definitely like it, I think. And then there's this book which I am reading.